Hello and welcome everybody back to the stream. I'm your CFI. I really appreciate all you guys stopping by. Today we're going to be in the beautiful AnyBuilds A350. We're rocking a brand new video card. Oh, I think my mic is not working. Oh yes it is. It just sounds a little weird. By the way, guys, if you guys are brand new to the channel, we just reset and did a bunch of stuff to the computer, so some settings might be weird. I just remembered that my compressor wasn't set on my mic, so now hopefully it sounds a little bit better. But we just set a new video card in. We're using the RTX 5090. This card was mainly purchased for DCS VR more than it was for Microsoft. Microsoft Flight Sim on the 5080 ran just fine with the settings I have in that settings tutorial I made. But nonetheless, in Microsoft, it does make a huge difference. We are rocking usually 80 to 90, if not constant 90, any airport, any airplane, ultra, everything, except for the terrain level detail and object level detail. Those are more CPU based things, and for some reason my 14700K just does not like it. So I'm running auto FPS just for that setting, so as I climb, the TLOD and the OLOD will upscale, and then as we descend they'll start to reduce. But anyways, we're sitting here in Rome Fiumicino Airport. This is MK Studios Rome. This is ultra everything. Hopefully you can see how butter smooth it is for you to see on screen. Everything is just working. Again, this is the A350. Everything just works. So if you want to fix your setting problems in Microsoft Flight Sim, you just buy a 5090. I'm joking. It shouldn't be that. You shouldn't have to do that but unfortunately, this is the only way I found to run this sim on Ultra. But to be honest, you don't need to run this sim on Ultra all the time. This sim, even on medium, looks good. Like I actually don't see a huge difference with this in Ultra mode. I'm telling you right now. I could probably back all my settings down to high and just get better performance, even better performance, and it'll look just fine. Mainly though, I got it for DCS VR, which is a chug to run. So that's what we're going to be doing. But thank you so much, everyone, stopping by. Unstoppable Aviation, hello, welcome. Charlotte Flights, hello. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Dad Aviation. Yesterday I saw an Antonov at IAH. Oh, that's cool. Which one? Which one do they have over there? Sorry, I cannot pronounce your name. I'm gonna call you Ari. Yo, my favorite aviation YouTuber is doing flight in my favorite aircraft. I'm dreaming or what? Well, thank you so much for being your favorite. I don't know why I'm your favorite. There's a lot better content creators out there, but I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And yeah, the 350 is a cool plane. I should mention, guys, we are on reserve, so if we happen to get called out, I'll have to go to the airport and go work. But this guy sounds like he's like actually in like an open flight deck, like an open cockpit warbird or something. I'm just gonna change my push to talk on my vPilot client before we get into this. There we go. All right, so as I said, PC graphics card's new, the cooler is new, and I reset my Windows, so if I'm missing something like GSX profiles and all that kind of stuff, it probably won't work, but I tried to get as much as possible I can get in here. Passengers need to jump from the jetway to the plane. Yeah, that's the GSX. Probably my profile is wrong or something. I'm not sure, but whatever. Davey says just buy 59. That's the solution. That is the solution. Simple Takeoffs, hello, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hope your flight goes well as well. Anyways, let's jump in the flight deck here. We'll jump in the A350. I haven't flown the 350 in quite a while, actually. It is an Airbus, and I believe yes, my, let's back off. I have if you guys want to go check it out online or my video, I have something called the Wingflex A320 overhead panel, and it actually works with the A350. So I'm just going to work from top, bottom, left to right. The batteries are already in, the external power is already being used. So top left, we'll get the IRS switches now, or IRS 1 on. I'm not sure if you're supposed to wait in the Airbus for the on-bat to go off. We probably are, so we'll do IRS 2. And the on-bat light actually works on the real Wingflex panel as well, which is pretty cool. IRS aux, or 3, not aux. That's all good. Coming down here, we'll get our crew supply. And the center will leave our fuel tanks off at the time being. We can do a fire test if you guys are so inclined. We'll do the APU first here. Actually, there's only one button, so go ahead and clear all that. How's the visuals? How are the sounds? Hopefully everything is working well for you guys. You guys let me know if it's too loud, not loud enough. I'll just put the game down a little bit less. We'll release the fire button there. And yeah, everything down here is looking quite good. The navigation lights, I'm just going to sync this with my panel here. Oh, they're different. Okay, so the panel that I'm using, the lights don't quite sync up. But whatever. Put logo to auto. Alright, navigation lights are on, everything else is off. Our seatbelts can be off, our smoking can go on. Emergency lights can go to the arm position. And that is basically the entire overhead panel all set up. Beautiful plane, it is beautiful. A350-900 looks, my PC turned off by itself. Nice. Love it when it does that, right? Your mic is low quality? Huh. You know what? I might have a fix for that. Stand by. Again, guys, it's a brand new Windows setting. Or I'll just leave you with some chase plane goodness while I go figure this out. I think I know what's causing it. If it got better, please tell me there. It should have gotten better sounding now. The Airbus are showing off. ADUs are showing off. No, it's fine. Oh, it's probably because I have my my Wingflex panel had the buttons up, but we'll get those sorted. Thanks for that. PC turned off by itself. I can get to because I was him. I have no idea what that means. I think you're transmitting on Unicom. Please check. Oh, I am. Oops. Let's go change that. Yeah, I'm using the wing control, not the wing control. I'm using the Moza AB6. And sometimes the button binding gets wrong in the good old V-Pilot. Thank you for that. Appreciate you. It's a little bit better. Sounds the same. Let me hear it on the video. Oh, that's weird. I just heard that. Yeah. It might look laggy on screen, by the way, guys. I've clicked out of the window, so whenever I click out of the window, the frame might go down a little bit. Huh. Yeah, it's set all to the right microphone settings. Alright, you guys let me know. We should be back. I know the screen is off right now. We're going to fix that for you. You guys let me know if the audio quality is better now. I don't know why this is happening. It shouldn't be happening. Thank you for that Unicom comment, by the way. I would have never found that until I went to go transmit it. No one would hear me. Oh, that sounds better. I think, yeah, perfect. I don't know. We'll go with it. I don't know. Sure, restart a good old OBS just to ruin the day. Alrighty, so let's keep this train on the road. That doesn't make sense. Let's keep the show on the road. Overhead panel is all set up the way we like. APU's off, so we're all doing good there. We're gonna take a quick water break. As you hear, my voice is a little dry. Vero, welcome. Hope you're doing well. AC5, congrats on the fancy new GPU commercial was a success. Hey, nice, congrats. Posted the track log in the Discord. Congratulations. Everyone give a congratulations to Mr. Vero in the chat. He has passed his CPL, his commercial pilot license. Big congrats on that. Hopefully you, I don't know what you're going to go into, maybe IFR next or instrument, but hope all that goes well for you. Maybe instructor rating. But keep us in touch for sure. Congratulations. You should go like a binge, like a drinking party or something. All right, we're gonna go over here, and we'll click flight ops plan. Actually, I'll be honest, I have no idea what I'm doing in this airplane. So click OFP. Nope. Ground. No. Load sheet. Yes. Sim brief import. Alrighty. So, and we'll set that. We'll set that. Instant. Perfect. We can leave it on. Did it actually bring the OFP? Oh, that's kind of cool. We can bring it up the takeoff page, and we can just leave it right there. And we'll sync it later on. We'll go to the FMS down here. The FMS is actually, it's a little quirky, but if you've used an Airbus FMS before, you'll probably find your way around. It's a little messy, I find. I kind of just like the generic FMS better, but the one I think a lot of people struggle with is finding the serve section here for their services, their transponder and stuff. So that one's probably the hardest to find for most people, but either way, let's go ahead and get this show on the road. So we're gonna click flight plan. No, we're gonna go to init page. I think you can just use the buttons down here, which I prefer. So we'll do that. Press company flight plan request. Company flight plan received, waiting for insertion. Received, insert. There you go. Check beta base cycle. Company flight plan received. Nice. So that's all been entered in. You can see we're going from Rome to Zurich. And we have a flight level 40, so 40,000 feet. It's up there. Cloudiness of 22. Pretty cold up there. And the tropopause, it tells us is 36 grand. So all the weather should stop at 36 today, is what they're implying with that. So now that that's all done, we can go ahead and click our flight plan button. LIRF, departure. I'm going to get my SIDS and stars all loaded up, and we'll tell you guys what we're doing here. And get you all the weather information, all that great stuff. We should be planning the SOSI 7 Lima departure. Is anybody following along? Is anybody like either flying along in single player or flying along in VATSIM with us? Alrighty, so the ATIS runway departure is 25, so we'll go ahead and grab runway 25. The SID is the SOSI 7 Lima. SOSI 7 Lima. And the transition, if we have one, is SOVIN. I got SOV. Let me go check this out real quick. Or SOSIV. Let's go check the good old flight plan. All right, we're going to enter it like this. We might have to come back and execute that transition. We'll enter it like that. We'll kind of compare the waypoints to see how they look. So it's RF 726, yes. 703, yes. 707, yes. 708, yes. SOSIV, perfect. That is working correctly. We'll go ahead and insert that. We'll go ahead and press Zurich. The runway in Zurich to expect down there. Weather. Arrival of 14 and runway 16. I'm not too familiar with Zurich procedures of what they're going to use. I would assume they would give me runway 16 because the gates are closer. So I'm going to choose 16, and we're just going to hope for it. The approach will be the ILS 16. It'll be via. Let's see the star they want to give us. The Kelly 3 Golf, I believe that's it. Oh, I don't think I have that. So they were probably planning me runway 14. Let's plan runway 14 then. Approach ILS via. I still don't have that. Good old sim brief. I did update my nav data. Oh, I'm doing via. I'm stupid. Star. Kelly 3 Golf. There we go. Via, I don't think we probably need one. Let me check really quickly. I'll just check the approach chart at ILS 14. Let's see if we share any similar waypoints on the star. But I don't think we do. Arlax. Oh, we do. A GIPL we have in there. So let's do via GIPL. Awesome. We'll go ahead and insert that. Perfect. So that's the whole flight plan all entered in. Hope you guys are doing well still. Thank you for joining us. The A350-900 nearly an A320 scaled up, but just more modern. The FMS can be operated using the cursor or button, same as 320. All pages are given buttons near the keyboard. Yeah, we've been using the keyboard. I like kind of this function a bit more. But anyways, that's all done. Flight plan has all been entered in. We can go ahead and do our weight and balance and performance and all that stuff. So we'll go in at page and at night. And Airbus terms would be a next. You press the arrow buttons. But I don't think you do that here. It's probably a fuel and load page. There you go. So I wonder if we could just send this to the FMS. There's probably a way to do that, right? Load sheet. Set. There's no way to send that to the FMS. Load sheet. Okay, that's okay. We can type it in. Alright, well, we have a 0 fuel weight of 3725. 372. Wait, I guess I have to type in first. 372.5. Enter that in. Our block fuel. Actually, do the 08 CG. 08 CG is 2618. 26.18. We'll enter that on it. And then our block fuel, it's hopefully the same. 30,046 what they got there. 30,000 over there. So we're good. We'll just put 30. And we'll enter that in. Passenger numbers. We have a total of 261 souls on board. Well, that's without the crew, actually. But passenger-wise, that's all been entered in. Ready? 22. It grabbed that, so we're all good to go there. We're going to go down here and press Performance. And now we'll go up to the beautiful calculator they got for us. We're going to sync SimBrief. Actually, we'll sync the FMS, probably better. Sync all the weather goodness. Configure air conditioning is on. Thrust is flex. NAS is off. It's dry. Perfect. Compute all that. There we go. We'll send all the FMS data. Oh, we'll send this data to the FMS. We got B138, 41, 46, flap 1. Thrust reduction of 1,000 feet. It's pretty standard, actually. So we're good to go. We're going to press confirm. And all the speeds have been inputted. We're all good to go over there. Well, guys, if you're ready, we'll just set up some autopilot panels, some altimeter thingamajbobbers, and then we're ready to go. Altimeter, I'm going to press B button. It'll set it for me nice and easily. I don't have to deal with that. And up here, we'll set our autopilot panel. So the the SID, as it's climbing out to technically 4 grand. Speed restriction of max 220 of this sign under 10. Blah blah blah. Technically 11 on our side, actually, so we'll do 11,000. There we go. Our flight directors are on. We have our speed and heading are both in the managed position, and the altitude as well. So we're all good there. I'm going to select constraints on. I like to have constraints on so I can see the constraints of the SID. And we're all good to go from that point of view. Let me make sure my throttles are all set. There we go. Okay, everything is still the same. Reverse works. Yes, it does. Cool. Again, after a PC restart or a Windows reset, I want to make sure everything is good to go there. So, come up here. We'll press serve. We'll leave it on this page for the time being. And now we'll go ahead and start up our APU. We'll click the master switch. And if I click that, the bottom display, I would assume go to, there we go. Yep, APU display. We'll press start. You can click on it and press Control. Click on it and press. That was probably for earlier when the FMS stuff. Morning, Nighthawk. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well, my friend. This APU takes quite a while to start up. This is the first time I've been running the sim at ultra everything while streaming on vPilot. I'll probably have to knock down a couple things, but for the most part, everything is running quite well. Oh, notice my auto FPS isn't open. Let's go ahead and do that. Alrighty, so did my... It seems like my refresh rate changed on my monitor. I don't think it did, though. No, it didn't. Alright. With that, then, let's go ahead and close our doors. We're going to click ground. We'll close all these doors here. I guess I just press close all. The APU is fired up and is on the bus. So we'll come up here, click our APU bleed. We can go ahead and disengage the external powers there, and in doing so we can come down here and we can tell them to remove the chocks, close all doors please, remove the GPU. The jetway is still attached. You can remove the jetway, I think. Whatever, we'll push back regardless. These doors do not want to close. Oh, it's in transit. Alright, good. So that's all doing stuff. Jetway's on the way out. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's go ahead and throw our seatbelt sign on. Let's get our transponder all figured out down here. Auto on. We'll just squawk 2000 and the mode will go auto. That'll be... Oh, that's kind of cool. ADS-B reporting. I'll turn it on. Sure, why not? We'll leave the TCAS in standby. That's all good for now. Whoops. There we go. Sweet. Doors won't close. Let's try again. Okay, they're closing. Maybe I clicked too many times. Awesome. Alright, let's get GSX all connected. Hope it works. I didn't update it. I have this version, but I don't think I have the... Yeah, I don't have version 4.01. They update every 10 seconds, so... Prepare pushback and departure? Sure, Alitalia. Awesome. Push me up. Probably parked in the wrong spot. I don't care. Let's go here. We can do terminal charts. The 10.9 page. Is it 10.9? I think it's 10.9, no? Yeah, 10.9. There we are. Doesn't actually show us. Be cool if they can put us on the actual map. But I guess you can just do this, right? I can just zoom this in. Airport map loading. Come on, 5090. Come on. You can do it. Maybe. Oh. 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 It's just an airport map, guys. There we go. Alrighty. Isn't that cool? That's pretty sweet. With that, I have some lag. Believe it or not. Alrighty, I don't think anybody's online. Oh, LIRR tower came on. That's not LIRF, so we should be okay. Just going to do another quick check of the VATSIM traffic to make sure we're still okay here. Oh no, we do have someone online. It says we have approach online. So yeah, this is our guy. We're gonna contact him. We gotta contact him for clearance as well. So we're gonna stop the pushback procedure here. We'll contact this guy for clearance, and we shall be on our way. I almost pushed back without. So I always check. Always check if there's any controllers online, because it gets a little messy. They're tuned in. You guys should be able to hear VPilot. He hasn't talked just yet, but you should be able to hear him. We're called for a clearance here. For Ethiopian 4376. Let me probably get the ATIS. That'd be a smart idea too. It is information Bravo. We're at gate 607. 607 info Bravo. Delivered to Ethiopian 4376, stand 607, information Bravo. Request IFR to Rome, please.
Can you just repeat, please? 381?
Okay. He hasn't been talking this whole time, but I'm sure. Universe, hello. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. 4376, not 49. I had far to Rome. Yeah, man. Oh, that is true. I am in Rome. Dude, I'm tired. I don't know. I want to go somewhere. It's an Airbus. Can I just press go? Can I just press clearance now, please? Is the VATSIM audio good? Delivery Ethiopian 4376, stand 607, information Bravo. Request IFR to Zurich, please. I'd like to take off now. I wonder if he's not hearing me. Oh, you know what it is. It's probably this. Oh no, it's clicked in. Yeah, we're talking on one. Huh. Maybe I was like band muted because we were transmitting earlier by accident with the push to talk. Let me make sure my audio settings are good. Microphone, yeah, that's the right mic. Get ready to check Ethiopian 4376. Well, that's weird. I'm going to disconnect, restart VPilot. We'll start it as administrator mode. That might make it work a little bit better. This time I did pre-file my flight plan as well. That's some slightly quiet. Let me bring that up a little bit for you. Alright, let's try again. Clearance delivery, hello.
Train 555, level 190. We have information Bravo. Train 555, over contact, rated for Alpha Bravo for the left whiskey 165. Clear the route for Alpha arrival for left whiskey 16 left, Austrian 555. 555, confirm descent for level 11046.
It's kind of hard to understand.
Descending for level 110 and free speed, Austrian 555. Clearing a straight to go, commanding advisory, ciao. Clearing a straight to go, switching advisory, bye-bye.
Clearance Ethiopian 4376, stand 607, information Bravo, request IFR to Zurich.
Ethiopian 4676 from to Zurich. All this 5 Alpha departure. 1 Echo transition, runway 25. Initial climb 4,000 feet. 1,000.
Okay, so there was a SOSI 5 Alpha departure, the SOSI 1 Echo transition. 4,000 feet, runway 25, and there was a squawk 1,000 if I'm not mistaken, an Ethiopian 4376.
Michigan 4676, correct.
Alright, well he just changed everything.
555, proceed direct 6
Awesome. So we're gonna go in here.
Direct 6
Is that too loud? You guys let me know. I'll maybe put a little lower. I'll go over here. Active. Nope, this one. Serve. We're gonna be squawking 1000. Nope. Awesome. He wants the SOSI 5 Alpha departure, which is not what we planned and not what we filed. Runway 25. SOSA 5 Alpha. And the SOSI 1 Echo, he said, if I heard him correctly. Which I don't have. Let me go take a look at the charts. Guy makes me work so much. Couldn't have been simple, eh? Couldn't have been my nice, beautiful departure I planned. Now I gotta look through European style 500 million departures to find one. All right, SOSA 5 Alpha. Actually, was it SOSI or SOSA? It's probably SOSI 5 Alpha. That's probably, there you go. There we go. Alright, we'll go ahead and insert that. That's all unplugged in. So we're good. We're on the SOSI 5 Alpha on the SOSI 1 Echo departure or transition. Skymaster, hello. Welcome. Hope you're doing well, my friend. We're just about to push back out of Rome. We just had clearance to hop on, so now we gotta do all that fun stuff. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. And hope to see you at Flight Sim Expo. Hope to see all you guys at Flight Sim Expo. It's going to be on June 12th to the 14th. I'll be flying out on the 12th in the morning. Hey, I'm Squawk 1000.
Roger, Squawk 1000, Latina 3 Alpha.
Hey.
I left runway 16 left.
Getting the same squawk codes over here. Do you recommend the 350 or 777? The 350 is really awesome. It's very demanding on performance. I like it. There is a lot of WASM problems that people have with it, and a lot of problems in the past. I don't know if those problems still persist. I know the performance is still pretty bad, but after the first month of launch in this airplane, which was a disaster, after that I've enjoyed the plane. Flight model's a little interesting, but other than that, I'll enjoy it. 777's awesome. It runs really well, and it's PMDG. Ground, it's Ethiopian 4376 and 607 ready push.
Second 4376 start up and push approved, destination 1025.
1025 will face east, Ethiopian 4376. Alrighty. Well, that'll be a nose to the left. Continue pushback. Mr. Captain Jack, hello. Good morning, brother. Streaming in about 3.5 hours later. Love your new video card, buddy. Yeah, man, it's freaking awesome. And
holding Bravo for runway 25.
Hope it looks good on screen. We're gonna get a room here. We've been cleared to push.
Take over runway 25.
Get our, where is it? Beacon light on. So we got doors are closed. Oh, I turned it off my thing. There we go. Doors are closed, beacons on, transponders transponding. Belts are on. We're all good to go. Let's go ahead. Oh, fuel pumps. Boop, boop, boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just press go. Alrighty. Park and brake is, I'll do it with my wing control panel here. Off. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. I've only got the mid-end PC. Do you think PMG is more better optimized? 100%. PMG is way better optimized than this airplane. It's still a great airplane, and you can still run it, but you're going to have to run it at probably lower settings than you're used to in most airports. Looking forward to hanging with you at Expo? 100%, Jack. I can't wait for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think we're going to have a really good crew this year at Expo. GSX certainly looks colorful and complicated now. Yeah, they have all the same stuff. They just made them big box options instead of little tiny rectangle lines. I don't know. It's a graphical update in my opinion. It doesn't do anything different. It still sucks. All right, let's go and start up our engines, guys. So let me go put up the volume of the sim here. I'm gonna crank that, so watch your ears. Go ahead and put our ignition to ignition. And we'll start number, is it 1 first in Airbus or is it 2 in the 350? I don't know, we're gonna start 1 first. Airbus usually number 1, we'll go 1. What do you want? Oh, my thrust evil's there. Oh, you know what? I think my calibration got a little messed up. Let's go do that really quickly because I did do a Windows reset. It's probably an options, probably a control section here. Right there. Alright, so this is, let's go max reverse, idle reverse, idle, climb, flex, toga. There we go. Alright, starting 1. There we go. That was the problem. I have a view for you here somewhere.
19011, taxi will point runway 25 via November and Bravo. Point runway 25 and Bravo with 19011.
Let me make sure I have my sounds cranked for you guys. I don't think I do. I have Vatsim blaring in my ears, but I turned it down for you guys. So you guys can just hear beautiful engine noises. Something tells me this engine's not working properly. There we go, there's fuel flow. That took a while. It's been a while. How's the 5090 going? It's going pretty well. It's going quite well. I just started Airbus SP base and especially in the builds, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. I can probably do a dual engine stall if I really wanted to. Alright, well we have a problem number. I'm gonna go back to norm. We'll go up here. AP bleed is on. I'm gonna try, it shouldn't really matter, but I'm gonna try airflow on low. It shouldn't matter at all. It's an Airbus, so it should do it for me, but we'll go ahead and start number 2, I guess, first. Wait for number 1 to spool down. 5 PM G777 in 5 years old system and never had a problem. Yeah, the 777 is very, very well optimized. Alright, starting 2. I don't know why 1 didn't want to work, but we'll figure that out later. Gonna try the Flyboy A320 Neo or wait, A320 Neo? No, I've tried it a long time ago. I don't have any want to fly that, to be honest with you. If I want a Neo, I'll probably just fly the FS Labs. I turned those sounds off, but I guess I didn't. Alright, starting number 1. I think I found the problem. I was clicking the fuel switch, but the wing control is probably overriding that, so I'll use the wing control one. See, it came up together. N2's nicely coming on up. It's still slow. There's definitely something broken with number 1. And it's an Airbus, so there's not much to break. It just doesn't want to spool 1. Is this a known bug? Fuel flow gets introduced. It's almost like this engine's starting in slow motion. I'm just gonna let it go. I'm just gonna let it run. See what happens. You gonna try the flight? Oh, I already read that one. What would be the best part of my PC to upgrade? I've got a Ryzen 5 5600. I have no idea. Unfortunately, I don't know AMD specs at all, so I couldn't tell you. Interesting. It is very interesting. It's kind of hard to mess with an Airbus start, but we definitely do have a hung start on our hands right now. This is what a hung start looks like, everybody. Now, in my opinion, I'm pretty sure the Airbus should recognize that it's a hung start and cancel the start for you. Could be wrong about that, but we'll go ahead and cut number 1 off. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe we'll try our engine start mode in the crank position or something. I had this problem before. I don't know what causes it, but I have had this problem before. I wonder if there's maintenance. We'll just do a quick little service engines. We'll just do one of those. And we'll try number 1. Oh, wait. Start. Number 1. It does this to me? Yeah. I think that guarantees my want to purchase the PMDG. Yeah, you know what? I actually haven't had this problem a lot. It does sometimes creep up, as you guys can see. I don't know what triggers it. I have no idea what causes this to happen. But if it really comes down to it, I'm going to go ahead and just do a panel state load if it really comes down to it. This is a really stupid idea, but before I go and panel state it, nah, she's hung. All right, we'll put that to normal. We'll just put everything back. Actually, I'll just press the panel state and they'll do it for me. Boop, and it's gonna clear the entire flight. Oh, it keeps the flight plan. Oh, that's amazing. Oh my God, I'm getting a million texts right now. All right, that's all good. I don't know what that is. That's a weird bug. Overhead setup correct? Yeah. Well, now it isn't, but let me go reset it back to where it was. That's how we had it. The other engine start, so there's no reason why the other one wouldn't start. Nothing really up there. But that's how we had it. But anyways. Oh, look, the left engine still didn't come online. Even with the panel state load. Oh, that's strange. I wonder. Let me go make sure I don't have anything set in my controls like mixture or some dumb thing. Nope. Nothing. Nothing. What the heck is all this? Let's disable this thing. Oh, that was my rudder pedal. Let that. Disable this thing. Yeah, get out of here. There we go. That's nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Flap, spoiler, rudder, reset, disarm, engine, crank, yeah, toggle, landing gear, throttle. Yep. It's normal. ECAM. Alright. Try a panel state one more time. ready for takeoff. Put your phone on airplane mode. Do you have another binding that, yeah, that's what I was trying to check. Doesn't seem like I do. I had a random controller, I don't know what that is, but I deactivated it. Well, we have the other engine to back up into our, go back into our gate, and we'll call the stream there. This could be a real life scenario. I mean, you'd have to call maintenance. Maintenance would be like, give you some troubleshooting steps, and then if those steps do or don't work, put the flat back to 0 from the panel state load there. You just taxi it back into the gate. Yeah, probably is thinking what the guy's doing. You'd let him know we're having engine start problems. Where would you like us to park? But I don't think Vatsumi really cares. Yeah, to have before check your binding for the engine master. Okay. Let me delete these entirely. Whoop. Freaking Microsoft. Go to assigned. Oh wait, I think it's bound to 2 places. There it is. That's probably the problem. There we go. Hey, oh, that's going down. We'll try again though. Let's go off and start, and we'll just give it a second. You may have to cold dark and then ready taxi, but no, we did the failure. Yeah, I deleted the starter. I'm gonna start number 1. I think it's working now. It looks like it's spooling. That was it, guys. We got her. We will be ready for taxi. By the way, guys, if you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button as much as you can. Only once, I guess, but... a little engine shake, that's pretty cool. Controllers like the A350 is not that hard to do an app to start with. Come on, man. Whatever. Look at these shadows. Whoa, that looks great. That looks amazing. Alright, so engines are finally up and running. We'll go into our engine crank to norm. I'm gonna lower V pilot. I think it's loud, but at the same time it's like hard to understand them, so I have to like blast it in my ear for me to hear them. Alright, we'll go APU bleed off, APU master off as well. That is basically the overhead panel done. Coming down here, flap 1 for departure, if I'm not mistaken. Sounds down for you guys there. There you go. You guys let me know if this starts to make weird noises in the background. Just let me know if that makes a weird sound or you don't hear my P's, my when I say like Popeye and all that stuff. Let me know. I just changed my mic setting there. All right, flap 1. We'll go ahead and arm our spoilers. We'll go ahead and do our flight control check. Go full left, full right. I don't actually see them moving. Oh, they just take eons? Or they just don't move? Nose up. There you go, nose down. Nice. Sweet. Auto brakes. Takeoff config is somewhere down here. Boop. Boop. There we go. Gotta hold it. And we are ready to go. Our speeds all got deleted though and are heading on not great stuff. Let's go make sure this is still in here. Man, this stream went to shambles because of that button. It was all going well. There we go. Holy crap, we have a million messages. Delete toggle start, I saved the stream. Yeah, exactly. In case it happens again, right? Alright, you guys ready to go? I'm ready to go. I'm gonna change my altitude in a second as well. You're on Ethiopian 4376, now ready, taxi 25. Mike Romeo Bravo Ethiopian 4376, thanks. Should I even bother with that display? It is kind of cool, but it's gonna lag out. All right, Mike, and the second, the next left turn, and then the second right turn. Alrighty. Parking brake is off. Taxi light is taxi. Airplane moving. Oh, Lufthansa Cargo. MD-11 maybe? Perhaps? Whoa, this thing is fast. I'm just restarting my Moza controller. Hopefully that doesn't cause any problems. Because right now my... There we go. My 4 Phantom profile is on there. So I can feel that we're not quite at the 90 anymore FPS, so I'm probably gonna have to back some stuff off. At least in the 350. It's still smooth, and it's still good. There's Romeo. We're gonna take the next right turn. This thing is quick. I'm idle. It just goes. I don't know if I know we're light, but I don't know if I believe that much. You guys want to fly from the left side or the right side today? You guys let me know. Seems like butter. Nice. Been a while since I caught a stream. Hope everyone's doing well. Still Big Mac? You're still my Big Mac, man. Appreciate you being here. Oh, did it change my thing? It probably changed it. Squawk 1000 Ethiopian 4376, thanks. Yeah, my panel state changed it. There we go. I did like active braking. This thing is so quick. Cool little map though, isn't that cool? Zero on Bravo. Do you have Hughes livery with cockpit snacks? No. No. I do not. Guys, just for your information, the video card I bought, the 5090, has 32 gigs of VRAM. This game, when set to ultra everything in the 350, uses 17 to 20 gigs. Isn't that insane? I find that insane. You basically, you need a 5090 to run this game. Oh, it is an MD-11. What a beauty. Oh, Lufthansa cargo. We need Yohem to do this impression. Let's go a little slower. This thing, I've been idle this whole time. I know I'm really light. I expect an RJ to do this. I don't know if a 350 would be this peppy on the ground. But maybe. I don't know. Who knows? Oh, maybe that's why I didn't disable all those dumb effects. Oh, so much better. Those dumb VHF effects. What a professional, bro. That guy's mic is so low. Dude, this guy's mic is so low. Sorry, I'd be powered off for that whole time. There you go. I'm a bad streamer.
Ska det komma sen kvar och vi är ready for taxi i Norrberg. Tässä oli point 16 och vi är bort ready for taxi och ska det komma sen kvar. Vi går rent i december och rann över gate.
Oh, it went TRA, whatever. We'll leave it like that.
Ciao, grazie.
Grazie.
One is 0 with Mata 636.
Is the MD-11 going?
3,000 feet, no, sorry.
Is Mata 989 or vacated?
Beauty.
For the one is not 89, correction, 909.
Alright, I guess I'll have to tell him I'm holding short. I can't hear this controller, like, at all. Terry, Ethiopian 4376, short, runway 25.
Fly level 240, Lufthansa cargo A344.
Clear takeoff, runway 25, Ethiopian 4376. Alright, we're clear on the right. We're clear on the left. Clear takeoff, lights are on. Turn off can come on. Oh, it's wing. That doesn't match my overhead panel. And strobes. TCAS TRA is already done. I can barely hear that controller, man.
December 2000, next one is Lampish, speedback 9.346.
Smart 6236 och speed 160.
160 until 4, Smart 6236.
You guys ready to go? Finally? Get your flex emojis in chat, guys. Really appreciate you, other members.
Greco Fox Echo, deploy to level 160 North Bear.
Beauty. Let's get back on the center line.
Descend 6000, clear 1025.
80's checked.
Greco Fox Echo, deploy to level 160, ready for departure.
That's a very close V1 rotate. You're up. We're gonna be Airbus pilots and go autopilot on.
Six left, clear to land, Smart 6236.
240, Ethiopian 4376. Okay, 240 second confirmed. Lab 0.
Roger, standard 237 by 12 today from 237. 190 standard 310 via EXPO.
Zebra, hello, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Big Mac with the Plex. That had the takeoff roll of an RJ. Yeah, dude, that was quick. That went quick, man.
411 standard 311 via Delta Echo.
311 via Delta Echo Golf.
Echo runway 16 clear for takeoff 126
Give the takeoff runway 16, Greco Fox Echo.
Approach speedback 946, Lampish 15.
Alright guys, so after takeoffs, I guess it's not too much of an Airbus. We'll get rid of that. Spoilers are disarmed. And we can get rid of our nose. Strobes can go auto, I guess. Okay, on. Whatever, that's fine. My overhead panel did it.
Left stand 312
Transition.
via Delta and Echo Golf with Smart 6236.
Additional 6 left is Malta 948.
Smart 948, 16 left,
Little land 16 left, 948.
You guys enjoying the stream so far?
Echo confirm you want to pick up over Tiber. Skyway 344 monitor advisory, ciao.
Loader advisory, Lufthansa Cargo 8344, bye bye.
Oscar Echo confirm you want to pick up over Tiber.
Confirm, we will request the pickup over Tiber, now inbound Lecave 1500, Oscar Echo, Foxtrot Echo Echo.
Oscar Echo, let's copy it. You can report straight to Tiber at level 880.
You report Tiber flight level 80, Oscar Echo, Foxtrot Echo Echo. Coast level på 7X.
What the heck was... What was that?
Send 3000 feet clear ILS whiskey 16 left, say post average 27X.
Sorry guys, I forgot to put my cameras on for you. But I'll show you guys quickly if it works here, the hardware we're rocking. On the left-hand side, you got our wing control setup here. It's all wing control on the left hand. We got the thrust levers, Ursa thrust levers, FMS, not working 350 though. E-cam's up front, gear panel is up here, you can't see it using the gear panel. And even further up, we got the autopilot panel. And even further up, I guess I can move the camera, is the Wingflex overhead panel. Really, really cool overhead panel. And the wing control rudders in the left here. On the right hand side, we have the Moza AB6. You guys can check out the Moza AB6 link in my description. It really helps the channel if you use that link to buy any Moza products, so thank you so much for that. Moza AB6 is great for Airbus, but it's fantastic for the DCS. It's fantastic. Paired up with the Simworkshop A320 grip. And that's the hardware today.
Stand 30 Delta curve.
Just be back at 9046 KTX 15 at Alpha Echo, requesting taxi service in the packet. Instead of choice, thank you for your service, Cha. Speak back 9046.
Establish ILS whiskey 16 left to 27X.
Cap Jackson, love the inside camera tours, buddy. Love the, oh yeah, the in-sim probably. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff now. Advisory, Ethiopian 4376. Thanks. Have a good rest of your night. Buonasera. Buonasera. I think that means good. Good evening. I don't know. I'm a fake Italian. 1228. Swap it over.
Approaching Lecave, climbing now flight level 80 and
There we go. Buonasera. Yeah, it's good evening. Yeah, I was right. Wait, no fake time right here. Hope you guys enjoying the stream. Hope the visuals. Do the visuals look any different? They probably don't. But if they do, let me know. You know what? Just for system relief, because I'm in the 80s right now, We're just going to turn these down a little bit because I can't tell a difference with the... Oh, let me turn auto FPS off. It's doing stupid stuff. With these even set to like this with ray trace shadows, I don't really see a difference in anything really. So look, everything is just set to the maximum. And honestly, I don't really think there's a big difference with all this. I'll leave this one on. But I don't really see a huge difference with all that kind of stuff, really. Even these. Maybe someone out there does. I'm gonna let auto FPS read just scale those back up for itself. But I don't really see a huge difference in the sim. Obviously, performance-wise, on the 5080, that would have destroyed me. Bert, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. We're doing good. Do a quick test with auto FPS. Wonder how stream in 4K would look. This should be in 4K. Yeah, this is the 4K stream. You should be able to see it 4K. Now, the problem is my monitor is really, really wide, so you're only seeing like a chunk of my monitor, unfortunately. Any build make a good Airbus? I enjoy it. I don't know if the flight model is entirely correct. I have no time in a 350, but I definitely enjoy it. How does the sim look? Does it look all nice on your guys' end, hopefully? I think it does. I think it's looking good. Yeah, I don't think all that makes a huge difference for visuals. The smoothness of the sim for me now is more important. Loving my settings after you helped me go through them recently. Yeah. Well, thank you for trusting me. Yeah, the settings that I found before the 5080 work like butter. Now I'm in the testing phase of the 5090. That was ultra, like basically everything. I'm finding, and Lotto, I watched the stream yesterday, was reporting the same thing. I'm finding that as you start to increase your TLOD and OLOD, the frames you lose at altitude are quite significant. So right now we're at 110 on both. I'm gonna try setting 150 on both. We're still at 90, no problem. That's 88 actually. 90. Let's go inside. So still at 90, no problem. Let's go ahead and put them up a little bit higher. We'll try a 170 on TLOD, and we'll try 170 on OLOD. OLOD, whatever. We're still at the 90. Mr. Hello. The stock any builds is 24 is great, but cannot get the aircraft to manage descent. Oh, I should probably go a little higher, shouldn't I? I'm just here sitting at probably 24 grand. There we go. Here those engines spool up again. Sorry, I'll leave a comment. Aircraft managed to descend properly ever? I can't seem to get it to work. Disappointed in that. Love the aircraft. It would descend properly. Oh, I have actually, I hadn't flown the 350 a bunch, but maybe in a handful of 5 to 7 times, whatever I've flown it. It's worked quite well for me. I don't know, maybe it's the star you're doing. But top of descent comes up. Just prior to top of descent, I click the button and it goes. So now we're still at a solid 90. This is 170 at PLOD. You guys see that flickering down there? I think I know what's causing that, and I don't know why. I just tried the sharpening thing. I'm going to put that back off. Still flickering. Might be my reshade filters. We'll try turning all three off. It's still flickering. You guys see that, right? A little bit of flicker down there. My reshade back on. That's a little strange. Oh, the A330. Yeah, no, I don't fly the A330. I've heard it's pretty bad. Airline pilot? Yes, I fly the CRJ-900 and in North America. Currently right seat. Hoping to do the upgrade to the left in probably a year or less, I hope. Got about 1,000 on tight now, just under. All right, we're gonna try 200 on both PLOD and OLOD. And we're still at 90. I don't know. We were getting a pretty big performance hit earlier, but seems to be fine now. Do you guys see a difference? I mean, I put those shadows. They're still ray traced, so I put those shadows from like 2048 to like 1024 each. They still look good to me. I don't know. I'd have to watch like a comparison video between both. Now keep in mind, guys, this is the A350. This airplane is one of the hardest airplanes to run in the sim in terms of performance. So this is still very good performance for the settings I have set with a 5090 on a 350. If you flew a PMDG, or if I flew the MD-11 or 727, the performance would be even better. So the 350 is a good benchmark that I like to start with. But it's looking like 150 TLOD and OLOD in the flight deck will maintain 90 FPS. Love your show, buddy. Yeah, Jack's awesome, man. I wouldn't know, Mr. Mister. EFS says, CFI and chat. Hello, Mr. Spock. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Yeah, there's definitely something. Lotto's onto something. There's something definitely when you get this high. The train level detail at 150 now is even starting causing me to go to 80. Turn back to 100. Does the wing control Airbus FC work with the CRJ or just the Boeing Airline? Oh, you can make any of the wing control stuff work. You'll just have to use Mobiflight. Yeah, it'll work just fine. You guys see a difference with 400? This is 400 and 200 LOD. Now I'm going to set 100. Or I'll set 120. You guys let me know. I don't see much of anything really. Let's see how long we got left going on here. Not too bad. Reaching flight level 400. We go turn the belts off at this point. Just the auto if they have one. There we go. Belts auto. Should have did this through 10 as well. I've been looking outside. There we go. Using MCDU in the PMG is a little strange because it does not have the exec button. Yeah, if you're using the MCDU, that won't work all that great, but the FCU will transfer over nicely. That'll work just fine for you. It doesn't even seem like real time right now, but it is. Yeah, real everything. Okay. I never took my load sheet out, did I? What does it say on it? Whoa. Where'd it go? Ah. How high that is, 40 grand. That's kind of cool. Guys, we're using GFX as well. That's still a cool sim tool. Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it? I think, guys, I'll be turning rebar back off. Rebar seems to cause problems for me, so I'll be turning that off after this stream. If you guys are still struggling with Microsoft settings, though, feel free to go check out my my settings tutorial. And it was with a 5080, but I give you techniques you can use if you do not own a 5080 or worse. Xbox has ran into a strange issue the other day. I don't know if I was in builds DW or weather. Oh, sorry. The airline was trying to get the Phoenix to land on the grass next to the runway. That's interesting. That's like a scenery GPS mismatch of some sort. I've never seen that one before. Well, maybe in the older Key3D type days, but yeah, it sounds like the RNAV's going somewhere and the scenery doesn't match up. You might want to check in your Spock. You might want to go to your library in the marketplace. So Microsoft Flight Simulator, open the game, marketplace, my library, and then search KDTW and disable the default one. There's usually default sceneries that hide under that kind of stuff. Guys, I'm going to turn the stream off for just a second. I'll be right back. You guys let me know if the visuals look better now or when it comes back. Okay, guys, we are back. Just that subtle change. Does that look better to you guys or worse to you guys? Or it just look the same? Probably just looks the same. I wish OBS captured the smoothness of this. Alright, we're back. Let's see if that looks smooth. Same, doesn't it? Sorry guys, just reset something right there. Should be back up and running again. Looks like nobody back. Yeah, looks like there's no ATC for us so far. Maybe. Yeah, nothing so far. We'll see as we get a little bit closer. We're actually almost there. We'll have to start descending quite soon. Top of the descent will be a keylip. That seems wrong. Let's put it at 25,000 at keylip, just so it has something to aim for. That top of descent to right there. That's better. We're gonna lower this down to our lowest, which is 7,000 on the star. There we go. Yeah, because it was shooting for above 14, above 10, and above 7. But we're gonna be quite high at Gipple, so we'll make that run a little bit better. So let's do some landing calculations here. Landing performance, we're gonna go ahead and sync our weather. We're gonna sync from the FMS. And we're gonna compute that. Missing input data, sync, view. Using 4,400 feet. Wait. Factor length is 44, stop margin 68. Okay, yeah, so we got basically a whole other runway of stopping distance available to us, so we'll be more than fine. We can do that brake to vacate stuff, which is kind of cool. I think what we have to do, if I remember correctly, is we go to plan mode, then we go all the way zoomed in, let that load. I don't know why this takes so long for it to load, but it does. There we go. Then we can zoom one in. We'll brake to vacate. How far is Echo 5 down that strip there? Echo 5 might be a bit close. We'll try Echo 7. This airport select. No one tell me I do this. I need to remember to do it. BTB exit. That's a threshold point, but I want to just click it. Maybe that one doesn't work. Whoops. Oh, duh. Landing here. Set brake to evade exit. Boop. There we go. Probably works better if you're selecting the right runway, doesn't it? So now we have that. We have BTV armed. Brake to vacate is armed. Go back to the arc mode. Let that all load up. 80 miles scale. We're just coming up the top of descent here shortly. You can see our vertical profile is aligned with us there as well, which is nice and cool. And we'll be starting our initial descent. Can you load the map on any screen and keep it there so you don't have to reload? You probably could. You probably do on this side, but it might. I think it degrades performance as you use it, but like gaming performance, FPS. At least on the ground, it does. Oh, I missed my top of descent. I was texting. Oh well, we'll press it now. We'll make it 625 and above. Don't text and fly, people. Don't text and fly. My mouse. Come on, mouse. Mouse is here. I want it here. Use this one. 4,000 feet per minute down, or whatever. It's gonna capture it. There is a way to do this, I'm pretty sure, right? Maybe go back to plan. Oops. Back to plan. Back all the way like this. That's probably what it was. Close that menu. Close that, close that. Click back over here. No? Huh. Alright, well, we'll set this to FMS 1 just to make sure. If I can. I guess I can't. It's FMS 2. We'll leave it on flight plan. That way we have it there. There's definitely a way to get your mouse back on that. I just don't know what it is. Scroll. That's crazy. You can just go direct like this. Insert next waypoint. Versus direct to. That's really cool. This airplane's cheating, man. Look at the way it disappears. Ready? Can I click these? No. That'd be cool if I click these. Yeah, I wonder why I can't click on my FMS anymore. There's gotta be a reason. Whatever. I'll use the FMS too. Oh, got it. I don't know what I clicked. Escape? Maybe that's what did it. Alright guys, get flight recorder all started. Have that up and running for the background so we can, once we need it, we can use it. This mountain's looking good. Look at that. Whoa. Whoa. Look at the mountains here. Powering up for something. I made this 25 grand. That gets a little confusing. They don't have CTAP in Europe, right? I don't think so. I'll just check to make sure, though. They do not. 22.8 it is, guys. This airplane's just cheating, man. There's nothing you can possibly mess up. Look at those GFX contrails in the distance there. Looking good. GFX doing what it's supposed to do. So we're going to take a left, go down the valley, and then come in for a final runway 14 right over there. Is the plan? That is the plan. For some reason it's loaded. We're gonna do like a full turnaround procedure. This would be kind of cool. This is a messed up approach. Basically, we're gonna fly to the left of Gipple, descend 7, sweep in right-hand turn back to the field, and instead of I'm probably just gonna radar vector myself, to be honest with you, but it'd be kind of cool to do it all if you want. We'll fly to the field and then basically do like a turnaround procedure, come right around for runway 14. But I'll probably just vector myself out like this. Unless you guys want to do it. It's up to you. $4,003 open descent. 4,000 feet, sorry, open descent. I'll do 5 just in case. If you guys want to see it, I'll do the full whole ring around the rosy. If you don't want to see it, I'm going to change it. Please. There we go. Direct course in 134. Wait, did I put Gimple or? Oops. Nope, didn't want that. So in heading mode. Let's go back to direct. Damn it. Enter that one. Oh, was a name. Course in. Close enough. There we go. Basically on a downwind for this runway, guys. I'll turn left a little bit just to kind of go towards Gimple a little bit more. Where it was anyways. There's a lot of people here though. Use a bit of our spoiler to get down bit quicker. The performance is starting to tank, so there's definitely a glitch in my settings somewhere. Don't know if that's a 350 problem or if that's a Microsoft problem. Cross contrast, yeah. I'm gonna turn rebar off. Rebar's probably the cause for this. Here's how much far does the CRJ or aircraft bank when in autopilot along a route? Would you ever need the seatbelt sign FO? Would you ever need seatbelt sign on FO? I don't know what that means, but the RJ will bank up 30 degrees in autopilot mode. Usually it goes to like 25, 28, doesn't really hit the 30. Sorry, traffic's Ethiopian 4376. 5011 descending 4,000 feet, run a right downwind, runway 14. We'll expect the field and expect final in about 5 minutes. 3 minutes. Fix it up a little bit. Would you need the seatbelt sign on when banking at 30? We never, I mean, it probably would, but we'd never usually need to, just because when we're going fast, the airplane's smart turning, so it's never really going to bank to 30. It's only when we're really slow where it's actually going to allow itself to bank to 30 degrees. So, I mean, 30 degrees, yes, would not be comfortable for people to be standing and walking around. But even like when we're through 10,000, you can take the belts off, and technically the airplane is not in half bank mode, so it can go to 30. But because we're going so fast, it usually, it just won't. A3 has some serious banking on some of my flights. Yeah, eh? Yeah, no worries. A good question though, Keith, for sure. There's speed and alts. Go ahead and arm our spoiler. We're past Eisenman, whatever. We're gonna turn right base. There's traffic just right over there as well. We should probably slow her on down because there's probably a bunch of people going very slow. People like to go slow in flights, I've noticed, which is fine. But in real life, we're usually just 5,000 kicking it. We'll do 4,000 feet, and we'll do about 1,000 feet per minute on that. You know what? I'm gonna extend this. I'm gonna extend the downwind or this little base thing a little bit longer because that guy is still there. Just gonna slow her down a little bit. Go a speed of 190 to give that guy a lot of time. Zero traffic. Ethiopian 4376 is right base runway 14. We have the traffic on long vinyl onset. We'll select flap 1. All right, let's go ahead and turn in. That should be enough spacing now. And we can go direct. Please work. Yes, there we go. Nav. We'll select our landing symbology and approach mode. Low glide slope arm. I've slowed it way back just to give that guy tons of time. He was actually cooking it, so we're doing just fine. We'll have a lot of time. Looks like there's another guy on left base that's going to try to squeeze on in as well. We'll go 210 to help him out. Just 200.
to Echo Zulu 8 last final for Mabel for City.
Is our traffic? Looks like there's someone on the left base runway 4. You're going to be on your 3 o'clock. We were number 2, but we can slow her down if you'd like to squeeze in front. What is that? Siri? Never mind. Is that a different airport? It looks like he's coming towards me, so... Alright, we'll be the nice guy and slow it down because we're working about the collision right here. I'll go flap 2. And we're going to go off vector to the right. Actually, we'll go left. We'll go left. We'll go left. It'll be easier. Go turn inside him. Because he's not even talking, so... can't tell what this guy's doing. I can't tell if he's going... I can't tell if he's going to my airport or not. It looks like he is. But whatever. We'll give him a bit of a zigzag. That's as much as he can expect from me. There we go. Look, Gladstone are still armed. It looks like he's just making a massive cut. I can't tell what he's doing. But we'll go with it. I've slowed it way back so they can squeeze in front if they're coming towards me. Yeah, he is landing at Zurich. I got him on, oh, he's landing 1-6. Alright, well, we've avoided a collision, so we're doing fine. We're visual. I'm gonna go vertical speed. It'll be a visual approach.
$2,500.
And the transition. We'll hit our B button. Check right out to live. Just gonna do about 900 a minute. Loke's alive. Usually the Airbus is pretty good at grabbing this on, it'll say Loke start pretty early, but runway 14 there is visually identified. There's Loke glide slope star. I think there's something, well, let's see how it does. Let's start the recording.
2,500.
It's checked again. Oh, this train's gonna set it off. Zurich traffic, it's Ethiopian 4376. We're on a 7 mile final, runway 14 Zurich. You guys know where this airline parks? I know, actually, you know what? I think Mr. Aviation Bros sent it to me last night. We're gonna hold the gear just for a little bit. It is a visual approach.
Traffic Swiss következő reményben forvakét taxiing to stand Alpha 07 via Hotel Juliet and hold short runway 28.
Alright, let's grab the gear down. Lap 3. Glad slope was captured, so we'll go ahead and set 7,000 for the missed approach there. And we'll slow it back to our VRF speed. Lap full. Nice and quick. Figuring the little last moment there. Gotta be stable, at least at my company, depending on what company you're at. 500 feet on a visual approach. So we got a little bit of time here. Turn my cameras on, hopefully they're facing the right way. Yes, they are. Autopilot disengaged. Oh, it's very sensitive. Very, very sensitive. We're going to fly this as smoothly as possible. A very slow approach speed as well.
500.
7 knot crossing, that's not too bad. Sorry, traffic. Ethiopian 4376, short final 14. Full stop. Full stop. Been flying to the GA.
Zurich Traffic Swiss 2 Zulu crossing runway 28.
Correcting height. Glide slope and Pappies don't agree too much, so that's okay. It's very sensitive.
80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, retard. 10, 5,
Whoa, my those rudders. Oh, that rudder is so sensitive. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change my sensitivities. It's very, very sensitive. Not a bad landing though. Auto brake. Oh, I didn't hear it.
Auto brake off.
There it is. Auto brake off. Alright, we'll exit to the right. Hotel 1. Hopefully the performance looks smooth for you guys. We'll stop the recording. Well, that's perfect. Let's go ahead and start up review. I didn't turn any of my lights on or anything. You can tell I haven't been stuck placement for a while. Turn that on. That would have been on. Let's go taxi. Turn it back off. Start the APU. Flap retract. Spoiler disarmed. Airline C5 audio has delay echo in it. Oh. Might be this. Tell me if it goes away. Let me know if that's better. As I said, guys, I've reinstalled Windows, so every OBS setting I ever had got deleted, unfortunately. Still there. Oh, I think I know what it is. There we go. I know what it is. My cameras are on, and on my older OBS settings, I had turned the mics off from the camera. And obviously when I reinstalled Windows, the camera mics turned back on, so they should be all off now. There's 27, 23, 27's coming up right there. Got our marshaller who's in the terminal, ready to guide us on in. Go ahead and shut number 1 down. Thanks, Jack. Yeah, thanks. Oh, let's keep it moving. My cameras are doing it. Alrighty, get nice and over to the left. Just get the rest of the airplane over on this line. Then we can bring it in left. There we go. Nice. These gates look a little close. Just coming in idle power. That says stop. I'm gonna follow this. GSX is wrong. We're not gonna follow GSX. Engines are off. Parking brake is on. Taxi would have been off. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm in a mode where I don't really care anymore because as soon as the performance starts to go, I kind of get annoyed. I lose my my will. But anyways, airplane shutdown. Let's do panel state and we'll do a ready for takeoff. We'll give you guys a replay. I'll figure out some more settings and then we'll call it a stream. It's still good, but there's settings that are, I think it was rebar, and I'm turning that off again for next stream, and that's all I'm really gonna change. And we're gonna try it again, maybe in a different airplane as well. But the 350 is quite a hog of a plane too. Why reinstall Windows? So many things to do now before I do it. It's DCS, man. I spent a week and a half
diagnosing DCS, and it was just garbage. So I result to Windows. Perfect. Doesn't sound like an empty basement now. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. We'll go back to the flying no cameras, and we'll select our replay button. We'll set our flaps to the full position, our spoilers to the armed position, our parking brake is off. We can go ahead and press our replay button.
2,590.
Sync rate.
Yeah, this is rebar. Rebar is most likely the culprit to the performance loss. I never liked that mode. Beautiful plane. Look at GFX. Look at that. Beauty. Yeah, you can see this is most likely rebar's fault. I just already disabled it. I just need to restart the sim for it to actually work. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed that. This was basically ultra everything settings, and it ran pretty well. Not as good as before, but as before I was running medium settings, so not far off. We're going to make a couple tweaks here and there for the next couple streams, and then we should be back in business. And this is the RTX 5090 paired up with a 14700K. So pretty good system we got going on now for these streams. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Chat app you. We'll get this all squared away. Congrats on the 5090 at the Min. You won't need to buy a new GPU for a while. Exactly, my friend. Yeah, I kind of wanted to just future-proof myself in VR and Flight Sim, GTA, and all that kind of stuff. So we're good to go. All right, guys. Well, we're going to set up the last one, and hope you guys enjoyed that. As I've been saying, we're going to do this. We're going to set that to track aircraft. We're going to go off to the side, give you guys a nice little cool view here. And we are going to call it a night. Thank you guys so much for joining. Great flight. Love your show. Thanks, Jack. Appreciate you being here as well. I can't wait to meet you at EXPO. It'll be a really, really good time. And we are going to call it quits. We'll hopefully have those new settings probably next stream, to be honest. I think I know what I got to change. And we'll be doing it with the 727 or MD-11. I haven't decided, but those two. Of the flight sim side, DCS side, probably the next stream will be an F4, maybe a 2D, maybe we'll do some 2D streams on the A10 again. I think you guys like that one, or the F18 or something like that. But for now, we're going to end it here. We'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much. Appreciate all the support.